using a crazy affordable palette by DELANCI. If this sounds like a video for you, make sure to stay tuned. But before we jump into it, if you guys are new here, hi, welcome. My name's Rada, better known as Hotmess Mama MD. We're here, we embrace the hot mess. We run on pretty much nothing but caffeine, and it's a judgment-free zone where we just want to sit back, relax, play in makeup, keep everything as positive as possible, because you know what, friends, at the end of the day, guess what? It washes right off. So hopefully this sounds like a channel for you and you decide to stick around, subscribe, click that notification bell, because your girl uploads pretty much every single day at 12:15 Eastern Standard Time, and I'd love for you to become part of our Hotmess Express family. I also have a second channel, Hotmess Momma Vlogs, where I talk a lot about keto and just vlog and unbox things, whatever. You know, just check out my description box down below for that. Okay guys, so I literally just curled my hair, and do you guys always feel like that, like the first initial 5 minutes after you curl, you're like, okay, that's a little too much, a little too much? I think only my straight haired people are gonna get that, because I'm like, oh, it's so curly. I have poker straight hair. We love the rambles, right? Probably not, but it is what it is. It is 2020, friends, where we are embracing that hot mess. We are not sitting around people pleasing all day long. We are just living for us and having a good old time doing it. So let's go ahead and talk about this palette right here. You guys, I'm 41 years old, and for the longest time I felt like I wasn't allowed to do color on my lids, or color was more for the 20-year-olds. And you know what? I'm here to tell you it's not. We can embrace color, we can have fun with color, and we can do shimmers, we can do metallics, and guess what? We can do glitters. Because again, it washes off at the end of the day. This palette is perfect and hits every single one of the things I just talked about with you guys. Like I said, this palette is by DELANCI. They were kind enough to send this to me complimentary to play around with, review, get my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions on, and that's what I have done. This video is not sponsored by any means, but I will tell you guys, I thought that this palette was absolutely gorgeous. Here is an up close. If my camera will focus, here we go. Here's an up close of this palette. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Like I said, it has the glimmers, the shimmers, the glitters, metallics, whatever you want to call those little fancy, you know, eyeshadow formulas, and it also has a couple mattes in here. I did create this eye look. I'm going to show you guys how I did get this look, so you guys, if you have this palette, can follow along with me. This palette is available on Amazon for $13.99. A little bit about it: it is made in the PRC. It is cruelty free and has an expiration of 12 months. The first ingredient is talc, and then mica, and then as far as the little component that it comes in, or container, cardboard packaging, what have you, sleeve. Wow, first video of the day, everybody's home, and if you've been with me for a while, you know that completely throws your girl off. But it does come in a nice little packaging. I will tell you guys, when they sent it to me, it was bubbled wrapped perfectly, no issues at all. So you're gonna get this, and again, it has the ingredients on here, and it does tell you that it's cruelty free. As far as the name of it, I could be saying this completely wrong, because that's what I do, but I believe it's called Maelstrom, maybe. So, and then as far as the component of the actual packaging goes, it is in your standard type of cardboard packaging. It has a nice weight to it, doesn't feel cheap or chintzy or anything, and it does have a good size mirror in here that's not like one of those funhouse mirrors. It's actually a good mirror that you can, you know, see, use, travel friendly, all of that good stuff. So anyways, I will also make sure to throw in some swatches for you guys as well, and then let's just go ahead and jump into the application process of how I created this look right here. Okay guys, so here are the swatches of every single shade in here. I will tell you, this glitter is absolutely gorgeous. It reminds me a lot of Tati's glitter formula. Very easy to apply, didn't stick to my finger, and this shade right here was absolutely beautiful. And again, it reminded me a lot of Tati's sequin formula that she has in her textured neutral palette, I believe it's called. But I know that, you know, I always tell you guys, swatches don't mean a hill of beans. They don't tell the full story. It's all about the application, but it does give you a good idea of how the shades swatch and how they look on my skin tone. So let's go ahead and jump into the application process. Okay guys, we're going to jump right in with our CCOLOR Cosmetics Soft Natural Palette, and I'm going to apply this shade all over both my lids to kind of set the base so everything evens out and is one cohesive color. Jumping into the DELANCI palette, we're going to use the shade Wasteland. It's a really light matte terracotta color. I'm going to go ahead and kind of focus that into the crease, and because I'm using a fluffier brush, it kind of disperses all throughout the crease versus being focused directly in the crease, if that makes sense. Next, we're going to go ahead and jump into the shade Tempter. And I'm going to go ahead and apply this shade in the outer portion of the eye. Using more of a coarse brush, I did switch it up to a Morphe MR39 brush, so I have a little bit more precision, focusing it, like I said, in the outer portion of the eyelid. You're going to see whatever's left on the brush. I do dab a little bit underneath the eye as well, only taking it halfway. From here, I'm going to mix the shades Diva and Mystery together. And then applying both of those shades with a Sonia G Worker Pro brush. I'm going to focus these two shades in the middle of my eyelid and kind of blend them outward. Next, I'm going to go ahead and mix together Diva and Mermaid, again with the Sonia G Worker Pro. And I'm going to focus those two shades in the innermost portion of my eyelid and then blend them out towards the middle. Next, we're going to jump into the Galaxia color. This is a beautiful duochrome shade, and I'm going to continue on with the Sonia G Worker Pro brush and focus that right into the middle to give it a nice pop to the eye. Next, I'm going to jump into the shade Stroke, and I'm going to go in with a Sonia G Crease Pro brush, and I'm going to just focus that more in the crease and the outer portion of the eye. And from there, I'm going to add just a little smidge of that, whatever's left on the brush, and put that underneath the eye. Then I'm going to go in with a little bit fluffy of a brush and try and disperse it so it's not so much of a line of demarcation. Then I'm going to go ahead and jump into the shade Rice Paper. This is a really pretty, like, warm, burnt red terracotta shade, and I'm going to just apply it a little over the shade Stroke and then a smidge higher so you can see there's multiple colors and layers there to the eye. Then I'm going to go in with my Morphe R40 brush and just real lightly buff over those so they blend out really nicely. Then jumping back into my CCOLOR Cosmetics Soft Natural Palette, I go right for that center shade for that nice frost and that pop for my brow bone highlight and then my inner corner highlight. So you've seen the swatches, you've seen the application process. Now to get into my final thoughts on this palette by DELANCI. This is not the first time I've ever played with their formula before. Corey, a beautiful friend and viewer here, sent me the avocado green palette, again by DELANCI, and very affordable. You can find it on Amazon. I will also try and remember to link this one below for you guys. I know that it looks a little scary, but I can tell you I did a dedicated video on how to create like a very pretty, I wouldn't say natural because obviously you're using green on the lids, but a pop of color, and it was very wearable, and I got a lot of compliments on it as well. I can tell you the DELANCI formula is beautiful. The longevity is definitely there. You do get just a smidgen of kick up, but to me, kick up is not the end of the world. I don't mind it simply because I feel like it lets me know that there's going to be a good pigmentation and payoff there in the end. So even for me who does her face makeup first and then my eyes, I don't have an issue with getting any of it off or staining or anything like that. I can tell you I've used all of the shades in here to know the formula here, see if there was any type of difference or if everything was very, what's the word? Is it cohesive? House full of people, girl's thrown off. Her words are not articulating. Anyways, I can tell you that there was no like difference in the formula. It was very easy to work with. The shimmers, the mattes, whatever, I loved it. I have played around with this glitter formula. It's so pretty. Like I said, guys, like it just comes right off and then you don't have any stuck on the finger. Very similar to Tati's formula. So as far as the coconut, I don't see any type of coconut in here, just glancing. So if that is something that you were typically worried about because of Tati's formula, you couldn't use the glitter formula. Like I said, I don't see any type of coconut. Here, let me just do this. You guys can take a screenshot and you can see all the ingredients and whatnot in here. But I can tell you, like, it's very, and I didn't dab it on here. You guys saw I just like slid my finger across. So very happy with that. So if you like glitter formula, I think you're really gonna like this. I know that with all things glitter, they say proceed with caution around the eye area. I've played around with it on my lids. I haven't had any issues, but again, I'm not a doctor, and it's glitter, so proceed with caution. But I can say overall, everything is just beautiful. Everything is creamy, not just the shimmers, but the mattes. You guys saw the way that they applied. I mean, for $13.99, and I don't have a coupon code with them or anything, but I love this, especially this shade right here. This is like a really pretty like duochrome. It looks silver, but it has this beautiful like burgundy shift to it. It's in green. It's like all different kinds. It's really cool. I just absolutely loved every single shade in here. I love the palette. I'm all for the affordable palettes. This performs beautifully. Like I said, longevity 100% there. I think if you pick this palette up off of Amazon, you're gonna be really happy with it. If you guys did see on the back, DELANCI also has their own website, so I can link that down below for you guys as well. But overall, I love this. Thank you, DELANCI, for sending this to me. I love it. I love it. I love their formula. Like I said, Corey got me on the DELANCI bandwagon, and when they reached out to want to send me this, I was like, yes, yes, yes. So anyways, guys, that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know your girl's a bit all over the place, but welcome to my brain. Welcome to my channel. Hopefully you decide to stick around. I stumble all over my words. It is what it is. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed it enough to give me a big thumbs up. I hope you decide to subscribe, stick around, check out my second channel, and don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And until next time, as always, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. Kisses from Kentucky. Mwah! Bye.